The possibility of liberalising the private car rental scheme was raised by the Transport Minister recently, and the Government Parliamentary Committee for Transport has welcomed this, saying it would allow people to get some money back to offset the high cost of car ownership here in Singapore. But the committee also says the impact on peak period congestion will have to be closely watched.
How about renting a quirky Chrysler PT Cruiser for just $9 an hour? You can on iCarsclub, an online peer-to-peer private car rental business founded by Joya Zhao and Eddie Zhang. Here, you'll find cars for rent for under $10 an hour, slightly pricier than renting a bicycle at some parks. Of course, there is electronic road pricing and fuel costs to consider. And under current rules, private cars can only be rented out around the weekends and public holidays.
This is a Kia Carens owned by Eddie, and this is a Honda Airwave owned by Joya. Now, both are cars that you can rent from iCarsclub. These are the typical sort of vehicles you use on a Sunday afternoon to ferry your grandparents or your children to the nearby mall for brunch. And if that could be done on a weekday, the benefits would conceivably be tremendous.
Therefore, iCarsclub has proposed to authorities to allow weekday rentals. The company estimates a person can make $1,000 monthly renting out their personal vehicle under current rules. They expect this amount to be doubled or tripled if regulations are relaxed.
If the community really sees peer-to-peer car sharing as a norm and everybody adopts the sharing activity, and we can really achieve what the research has shown. The research shows one car for sharing can reduce 6 to 13 car purchase. At the same time, reduce carbon dioxide emission generated by car usage by 40%.
Things aren't that simple, though. Transport researcher Lee De Hong thinks there are psychological and behavioral obstacles in the way of widespread community car sharing.
Just by looking at how we use our own car, realistically speaking, we always have quite a bit of the personal belongings in our car. But if today you want to get your car to be used by another person, I think usually we like to remove those personal belongings, and this may cause certain hindrance.
iCarsclub, however, thinks around 5% of car owners, or 30,000 out of the 600,000 odd private vehicles in Singapore, will subscribe to the concept of community car sharing, based on market surveys that the company has done.